So, I guess we just follow Charlie in the Chocolate Factory rules in terms of the grounded world. Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about episode 23 of Kamen Bitter Gavv. After the recap, we start with Shoma remembering Hanto's mom, and he showed a flashback, saying that he was wandering around a factory after losing his mom. As he met up with Hanto's mom, as she escaped from her prison and think that Shoma also escaped and was kidnapped, as they try to look for Shoma's mom. As they find captured people in a dark room, as well as some dark trees, Hanto's mom tries to say which one is Shoma's mom until Lango comes in, pretty much revealing that he's actually the brother of Lango, as Shoma is also a stomach member and she just pushes him away. Interestingly, Lango just says another escapee, making me think that maybe there could be foreshadowing of more people also escaping the stomach family. Hopefully we see that maybe another time, or just the fact that they are dead or something like that. We have to wait and see. And Lango places her in the old-fashioned way, even stating that they should find a better way to process human. And he puts her in a tub that seemed to actually make her be lucid and all that. It basically said she kept crying out the fact that she wanted to see Hanto again into the water with the chemical and just drowns there. Shoma just shocked over the fact of it and thinking that maybe that's the reason why he blocked it out of his memory. Because it is horrifying to see somebody die in front of you, especially when you're a little kid. So yeah, I can see why it would traumatize him. Hanto is pretty shocked over hearing the news that Shoma just apologized to Hanto for getting some important information. Also, I get that he also blames himself for the fact that he could have saved Hanto's mom but didn't. And Hanto's still in the state of shock, and it's pretty interesting of our secondary writer. I think he know that she was already dead and thought she was prepared to hear the information, but still right now he's emotionally vulnerable right now and just sad that she's dead. It's actually interesting that he knows in his head, logically speaking, he knows that Shoma not at fault. Like he didn't know any better. But still, as I said in the previous two episodes, he's an emotional character. Like he reacts like emotionally. And it shows because he's still mad at Shoma, even though he was not his fault. He always followed more emotion rather than logic. So yeah, he's mad at Shoma, saying they don't want to see him at the moment. And just leaves, as Shoma doesn't really have anything to say other than the fact that he knows why Hanto is mad and decided to just go home to Amane instead. Hanto meets up with Suga as he tells him about Bitter, as they even beat him, with Suga saying already, and just calling out that he was the guy who created Bitter, alongside probably Niev. But funny thing that Hanto didn't really realize it because he's still thinking about his mother being dead. And Hanto still looked down, he decided to leave, but that is before Suga decided to give him a little Valentine gift, the new chokehold Gojuso, which we'll probably see in the next episode where we see Dark Valor. Probably going to be a copy of the Keikin Gojuso, maybe it won't disappear after one use. And Hanto decided to leave, with Suga just smiling evilly at the fact that he probably having a new test subject thing. And Hanto looked down at the new Gojuso, thinking about what he's going to do now. And they had to get a message from somebody named Kotaro, which we'll probably see later. And we go back to Amane looking at the Gojuso, pretty much enjoying the company. And see, Shoma already told her everything. And she's just mad over the fact that everybody in her family is a jerk except his mom. But it's actually pretty cool because I gotta say, I just love Amane so much, especially in this scene. Saying that he did good to come out like a good person. Asking him what he wants her to do. It's actually pretty cool foreshadowing that maybe should be important later on in the story, or maybe not. We'll have to wait and see, because Shoma just wants her to continue helping her out people, and also wants him to help her out, continue to spread joy. And she's actually just happy that the answer. She decided to give him some snacks in order to help him out, to create more Gojuso to help fight against the Granu. Also that she also just want to see how the Gojuso are made. But I gotta say, they're just cute little friendship. I like them together. They're really adorable together. Meanwhile, Hanto meets with Kotaro in a restaurant, talking about their life, which interestingly, Kotaro is played by Yoshiki Urayama, which seems to be an important character in the next two episodes, which I'll play later, as he actually told him that he got laid off, wondering what he's gonna do with a new job. And he said that Hanto was just lucky to find his mentor. We actually have a flashback showing that, yeah, we haven't seen the mentor in a while, so it's pretty good to see him, and that he's not forgotten. As Kotaro wishes that he could have the same luck like Hanto, the guy say, don't have the same luck, you just become a writer, just see other people you care about die. So yeah, it's not good to have his luck. And the shop owner, who's actually played by Machirua Pink, as he gives them some more food, as they comment about discussing some monster, which seems that the shop owner pays attention to, which made me think that he probably is a Granu. He overhears them talking about monsters that Hanto is chasing after. Meanwhile, Shoma can't actually create any new Gojuso, and Amane wonders what's going on, thinking there's something wrong with it, but Shoma just tells her that it's mostly just a mental thing, that he can't create out Gojuso right now, and he said to just stop eating snacks for the moment. And we come back to Hanto leaving the restaurant, as the shop owner actually talks to Kotaro, say he found his phone, which I'm pretty sure is just an excuse to get him close, and he had to offer him money in order to get detailed about the whole monster situation from Hanto's story. Which I say Kotaro was probably desperate for the money, so probably just accepted it. We'll have to see probably next episode to see what this is all about. And the next day, Shoma decided to go outside to look for someone, as Amane decided to help him out by leaving comments around the internet about Bitter looking like Shoma, and how the fact that it's not the same person, as a way to defeat some of the rumor and blame for Shoma. And Shoma meets up with Lakia, and they talk about Bitter, and they decide to head out and meet with Dente, and Dente just happy to have company, but unfortunately let slip down that he was the one who created Dark Tree, which Lakia actually get angry, just start jumping him and start beating him up. for it, which, is reasonable, as Shoma tried to break it up before he could kill his gruncle, but then he just passes out, which seems to shock over them. That just start fighting and just help Shoma out instead. Then they still worry the fact that Shoma actually is still worried about the whole mental thing, and trying to tell him the origin of the company. So yeah, we're having a lot of lore dump in this episode. As it turns out, the grandpa named Zambu, who is actually played by Bin Shimada, who I mostly know him from Broly from the Dragon Ball Z original movie. Also, funny thing is that the suit actor is Yuya Nawata, I pretty butchered that name, so sorry, also the same suit actor for Gavv. Say that he made the company back in the day, and back in the day they used to be a multi-genre sweets factory, just making chocolate and candy and all that for the Granu. And interestingly, pretty cool. Zambu looked pretty cool. I love the design. It just looked like Lango, just without the horn. So it made me think that Lango and Zambu might have the same monster form. But anyways, that day actually was the head owner of the sweets department. Until Zambu comes in one day, telling him a new ingredient from a special sort from another world. Made me think of how he got to Earth in the first place, and how the hell did he figure out how to make it out of human. We have to wait and see about that. Or he allows Dente to experiment on it, which actually helped out to create the dark tree, which just make the profits skyrocket to the point that they pretty much own a monopoly of sweet and trafficking for all their candy and all that, and pretty much wanted to take over society, which again made me think that they just follow Charlie the Chocolate Factory rules. They can take over society with the fact that he now owns a monopoly. But then they just got tired of working for this type of company, no longer feeling enjoyment over the fact that he can't invent new sweets anymore, and decided just to retire, as well as the fact that he just likes Shoma more because he actually feels more excitement experimenting with Shoma than anything else. He decided to leave everything to Nieb instead, where it's pretty much funny that he just came to Earth at the time of retirement vacation rather than anything else. With Lockett seemed to be shocked. Meanwhile, we see Hanto working on an article that he tried to get published until he gets a call from his friend Kotaro explaining that he's being attacked by a monster. He didn't think it's just alive by the shop owner to get Hanto to him. And Hanto tried to go out and help him out until he sees Bitter causing mayhem in a car and just shocked the fact that he's actually still alive. And it's pretty interesting that this Bitter is different. He actually feels more playful and more of a kid and actually flipped the car over and tried to attack the person inside of it. But Hanto can't really fight against Bitter at the moment because he needed to help Kotaro. Decided to just take a picture, probably just put it online, because we actually see Shoma and Lakia talk about what they learned about Dente and figure out what to do right now. And Lakia about to tell him something until they get a call from Amane telling that Bitter is back, as he actually saw it online, to make me think that Hanto took a photo and replaced it online to help Amane figure it out in order to send Shoma to take care of Bitter. As Lakia and Shoma come in to stop Bitter, and also Shoma coming in to help people out. And pretty cool to see that everybody actually see that there are two of them now. Hopefully at least next episode they actually start spreading more photos online and all that to maybe help make sure that Shoma is not the actual same person as Bitter. But interestingly, Bitter doesn't seem to know who they are, and he revealed that he's actually an artificial human, and it was just created, one of many that were created in the lab. And he doesn't even know who his master is or what he looks like, what their name is. They just want to have fun. So yeah, pretty much showing that this is a actual terrible thing to go after. The fact that they actually is an army ready to fight against them, as they all three of them transform to fight one another. The action is still really cool, and Bitter just continued to fight against him, actually showing he's much stronger because he actually consumed more Gochiso into his sword, like last episode, and actually eat three of them, and actually created scorpion tail. But then for the story, it comes out from his head now and starts attacking both Lakia and Shoma. And even throw the car at them that both Gavv and Vlam dodge it, but it starts to almost attack two people when Shoma goes out to stop the car in order to help the people out. Trying to tell them to run, but it doesn't work out. One of the lady broke her leg, something like that, so she can't actually move. And Vlam just continues asking what's going on, what is he doing, as Bitter just beats him up, pretty much showing that he's much stronger than before. And Lakia is telling Shoma that they should just leave the people behind, chase after Bitter instead. But Shoma said that no, he has to rescue these people first, because he's the hero first. Right, he needs to help the people out. And pretty much getting the argument with Lakia over protecting these two women, and Bitter just laughs and activates his new ability, which is the Gurukan bite, just like Shoma, and just get on it and flee. I gotta say, the Gurukan bite looks cool. I love the red and black. It looks really cool, a little menacing thing. But that's about it. We have to see next episode what it looks like with the cannon. As Shoma decides to chase after him and actually tell Lakia to help out the two people. With Lakia just seems to be annoyed by the fact that he needed help two other people. Shoma chases after Bitter and he just causes mayhem over and over again. As Shoma continues to tell him to stop at the episode end. With a cool little credits shot after the preview with the Gochiso both sparking gummy and the pudding Gochiso just screaming at each other ready to fight. Overall, it was a pretty good episode. Not as good as last week's episode. I would say that Hunter probably gonna worry about his friend Kotaro right now, so maybe he has to deal with that. We have to wait and see the next episode. Also like the fact that Lakia and Shoma are teaming up And now hopefully Lakia will learn the more value of human life now than before, that hopefully it will help him out. I will say though that it's pretty interesting that once again Shoma and Hanto are not seeing eye to eye, but at least this time Hanto is still understanding that it's not Shoma's fault. It still helps out to get the message across to Amane that Bitter is back, and actually help Shoma and Lakia come in to take care of Bitter. I would say that Bitter being in multiple copies made me think that maybe Suga and Niev have something planned, and I can't wait to see more of that. I would say though that it's pretty interesting that Dente actually revealed that he's also the guy who created the Dark Suite. Can't wait to see how Lakia is gonna react next episode now that by the preview that he's gonna be going alone. So he'll confront Dente. Hopefully nothing bad happens to Dente because he's a funny chill guy. Can't wait to see more. Also the fact that the granddad reveal how he became a famous company. Hopefully we get more information on that and more of the dad, how he grew up. I would say that next week's episode we're gonna see finally the debut of 2 new forms thanks to the preview. Hopefully we see how Choco starts to probably affect Hanto, because with Suga saying more bitter makes me think that maybe as Hanto the more emotional person, maybe he actually will be reacting differently to the Choco, maybe make him more angry or violent than he actually intends to be. We have to wait and see. Also Amane being the best character in the show, I love her, and she does know the fact she can't punch the Granu but still want to help Shoma out in any way necessary, as well as the 2 other writers. But it seems like she's gonna be meeting with Lakia next week thanks to the preview. We have to wait and see. Overall, it was a nice episode, not as great as the last 2 episodes, but pretty good, especially with Bitter being crazy as ever. Rating wise, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. What do you guys think? You like this episode or do you not? What do you think about Bitter coming back and the fact that Hanto might be getting more and more violent probably next time with the Bitter so cold Gochiso? Also, what do you think about Shoma and Lakia, a little argument about saving human people and the fact that Lakia learned how Dark Truth is created? Leave a comment down below and subscribe for more Kamen Rider Gavv content. Peace.